Welcome to the FaithVenture Media Podcast, helping evangelical churches grow using digital methods. And now, here is the host of the podcast, Jeremy G. Woods.
Sermon to Course, Mastering Church E-Learning. Picture this, it's a Sunday morning, and you've delivered an uplifting sermon. The congregation is inspired, but come Monday, the daily grind takes over, and the Sunday sermon becomes a distant memory. What if we could change that? What if the sermon could become a week-long exploration, or even a month-long journey? We're going to be looking at how to take the essence of your sermon and turn it into a digital mini-course that can engage your community far beyond Sunday service. So first we need to look at the value of a sermon. A sermon isn't merely an emotional or spiritual endeavor. It's a carefully crafted educational package. A good sermon doesn't just move people. It educates them, provides actionable insights, and offers us a pathway for spiritual growth. What's powerful about a sermon is that it already contains elements of storytelling, deep knowledge from scripture, and life applications. Each of these can be expanded upon to create robust educational experiences that go far beyond the confines of Sunday worship. So think of your sermon as an educational goldmine waiting to be tapped into. And even the best part about it is that usually there's also a video of the sermon as well. So that becomes also a part of the course as well. The anatomy of a sermon is a mini-course. Imagine your sermon as a well-structured essay or mini-course already. You have an introduction where you outline what you'll talk about. You have main points that are often substantiated by scriptures or personal stories, and a conclusion where substantiated by scriptures and personal stories, and a conclusion where you summarize and offer a call to action. This format can be easily broken down into modules or lessons for an e-learning course. So the introduction of the sermon becomes the course introduction, stating the objectives. The main points of the sermon. So each main point of the sermon can be turned into a standalone lesson or module. And then the conclusion of the sermon transforms into a summary and next step section of the course, maybe even with a call to spiritual action or community involvement. Taking the sermon content into different ideas, there are different formats. Here are some ways that you can format and repurpose the content. Online videos. Not only are videos excellent for visual learners, but this also helps you incorporate visual aids like PowerPoint slides or even guest speakers through video interviews. Think of creating bite-sized videos for each main point of your sermon. Written guides. Imagine an ebook or downloadable PDF with key takeaways, action points, and additional readings. These could also include a study guide or reflection questions to ponder upon. Interactive exercises. How about a virtual Bible study where community members can answer questions related to the sermon topic and share insights? This can be done through forums or dedicated apps. Email courses. You can break down your sermon into 5 key emails sent throughout the week, each containing a lesson, a task, or a reflection question. And this keeps the sermon alive and the congregation engaged. And also social media challenges. You can encourage members to share their key takeaways or how they applied the sermon in their daily life using a dedicated hashtag on social media. This helps build a community around the sermon topic and also encourages others to engage. So there are some tasks and activities for creating a mini course. So what you want to do is to learn project management. You can create a mini course that involves several logistical steps. From outlining the course and deciding the format to setting a project timeline, each step needs coordination. And then the big activities that you can do are storyboarding, content creation, quality check, and then launch and feedback. So for storyboarding, you want to create a visual roadmap of how the course will look. Next is content creation. You can assign tasks among your team. You might need someone to work on graphics, another person for video editing, etc. Okay, so for quality check, Before launching, you want to ensure that all the materials are biblically sound and theologically consistent with your church's teachings or church's beliefs. And then you want to do the launch and feedback. Once the course is live, you want to seek feedback from the members of the course for continuous improvement.
Thank you for listening to the FaithVenture Media Podcast. Hopefully you've learned something new from this episode. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with pastors and church leaders that you know. If you heard this as an audio podcast, we also have the video version on YouTube. Also, if you'd like to grow your evangelical church, visit our website at www.faithventuremedia.com to learn more about how we can help your church grow. We also have free resources available to churches sometimes there as well.